Alright, guys. Today we are going to talk about CVC words. You guys have been working with 3-letter words, right, Harper? Like cat, right? Okay, so let's clap out cat. Uh, how many syllables do we have? 3. Good job. Okay, so we are going to do beginning sounds. Then we might do middle sounds. And then we'll probably do like beginning and ending sounds. And then we're going to go through our popcorn kinder words, okay? Like the words that we've been working on the board, okay? So I'm going to pass out this paper right here. Put your name on the top. That's the very first thing that we need to do. Everybody have their name nice and neat? All right, we're going to do this together, okay? I know that this is probably going to be easy for us since we've been working on our CVC words, right? Let's look at that first one. Harper, what is this first one right here, honey? What's that? Cat. What sound do we hear in it?
C.
C. Okay, C. What does C say? Good job. Cat. Okay.
It's a big C like this.
Good job. That is a very neat C. Good job. All right, Amberly, what is the next picture of? What is that?
Pig.
Pig. What sound do we hear in pig?
P.
P. Good job. Good job. All right. This is a color, Melly. This is a color, and I know that you probably can't see the color, but it's red. Red.
R.
R. Good job. R. Now let's clap out red. 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 Good job. Okay. Harper, what is that next picture of? What is that?
Airplane.
Okay, it's a CVC word. Airplane's a big word. It's only 3. Good job. Jet. What sound do we hear?
Wait, what is this?
What sound do we hear?
J. I put it
Is it
wrong.
G?
J.
It's okay.
J?
J. Good job. J. J says J. What does G say? What does G say? G says what?
G.
G. G. G. Remember that? G says G.
J. J.
Good job. Everybody got that? All right. Amberly, what is the next picture of? What is that? What? Not mat. We have map. Map. What sound do we hear in map? What's the beginning sound in map? You just said it. App. What letter? Okay, let's clap out map. Everybody clap out map. App. What is the beginning sound we hear in map? That's the ending sound, the very first one. Help her out, girls. What is it? Good job. What's a M? Good job. All right, Melly, what is the next one, honey? What's that? 6.
F.
Good job. Okay, what is this one, Harper?
I did it too. Bus.
Hold on, let's wait for Amber. Okay, what is the next one, Harper? Bus. What letter do we hear, Harper? B. Good job. Good job.
My turn.
Okay, what's the next one, Amber?
F.
F. For what?
For
Fox.
Good
Good job.
This
All
is
right.
prize.
All right, let's look at the next one. What does that face look like, Millie? What is she? She's what?
Sad.
Sad. Good job. What sound? Good.
Peanut.
Okay.
Is this a peanut?
Now we're looking at the next one. You're going. No, you went ahead.
What is it?
Dad. Yep, good job. Okay, Harper, what is that next one? He is a cop. Good job. What do we hear? Good job, girls.
Is this a nuts or peanut?
Well, we need 3 words. Peanuts is a longer word, so we need nut. What sound? Mmm. Good job. All right. What is that last one? Bed. What sound?
Buh.
B. B. Yep. Good job. Yes, you may. Go get a marker real quick. Okay, then I'll let you guys pick up a sticker. What sticker do you want?
Um, in this Barbie.
You want the Barbie signal one? The Barbie car?
Not so cute.
Okay. Which one do you want, Melly?
That's
Barbie.
so
Here you go. Stick it on your shirt or your paper.
choose a grape.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Harper. That was really nice of you. She's gonna choose something else so that doesn't hurt your head. And then Miss Harper, I'll let you pick out a. Is that the Smelly's marker?
Yep.
All right. What is that? Which
Heart.
sticker do you want? That one? You. All right. Good job. All right. Good job. And of course, you guys get a smelly marker.
We always do.
All right. Hand me your paper, and I'll keep on it, and we'll move on to the next one.
Mine.
Good job.
I'm going to your mama.
Okay. All right. Now we are going to do the middle sound. Middle sound. You think we can get the middle sound? All right. Well, let's do this first row first, and then we'll see how we do. Okay. Put your name on the top.
What can we do it by ourselves?
Name on the top.
No.
No, we're gonna do it together this time, okay? And then I have a lot more that we can practice on. That you can try to do by yourselves, okay?
A.
Okay, let's look at that first picture. We know that that's a what? Cat. What sounds do we hear? K. So what letter goes in the middle? A. So I want you to tell me the sound ah, okay? Good job. So right. Good job. Oh, you guys got it. Good job. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next one. What is the next one a picture of?
Pig.
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 What goes in the middle?
Pig.
Egg. Good job. Okay, remember this is going to be the color red. We have, let's do it together. And red. What goes in the middle? What sound goes in the middle? And red. What is it, Melly? E. Good job. Remember, A says ah. We don't want it to say r, add. We want add. Eh. Okay, let's look at the. Good job. Let's look at the next picture. What is that?
Jet.
Jet. We have j.
J.
And what letter? What sound? Okay. Put your pencils down. Let's put your pencils down. It's getting harder. I know. Let's say the word jet.
Jet.
Clap it out. Jet.
Jet.
Ja. And jet.
E.
E. Good job. E. Good job. All right, let's look at the next one. What's that? What's that a picture of? Map. It is map. Okay, so why'd you write a T? All right, erase it. It's not mat. It's a map. Ah. So what letter goes in the middle? It's, let's cop it out. Ah. A. Good job. Ah. Okay, let's look at the next one. That is number what?
6.
6. We have. That's right. We have. Good job. What letter? What letter? You said it. What number is this? 6. We have. Good job. All right. We're gonna stop right there. Okay. We're gonna stop at that row, and then we can finish this row off later. Okay.
What are we doing?
We are going to do some of our popcorn words. Okay. I'm gonna write the popcorn word on this board right here, and then you guys are gonna tell me what it is. We've been studying our popcorn words, right? So we know some of them, right? Some of them are harder, aren't they? Because they're 4 letters.
Mom, I want purple.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down, and then I'm gonna turn it around, and you guys are gonna tell me what it is. But before that, let me have your pencils. That way we're not distracted. Pencils. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna write it down, and you guys are gonna tell me the word, okay?
Two.
2. Good job. Okay, here's the next one. The. Good job. All right, here we go.
Wait. You're talking about there.
And good job using that d in the and. Okay, here's another one. Ready?
Yeah.
And your mark, set, go.
You.
Good job. All right, this one is super hard.
No, it's not.
Super hard. I don't think you're gonna know this one, but it's super hard. Ready? And I was tricking you. All right, here's the next one. This one is really a little harder.
4.
4. Good job. That's right. All right. Here's the next one.
Why are you spelling this? B.
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 Good job. Okay, are we ready? Now this one's one of our really our hard ones.
This is the last one.
Let's sound it out. Have. This one's hard because it's like 4 letters, huh?
Now can we do like writing? No.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that at the end of the week. Okay, when we review more, so we know more. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. On. Good job. Okay, here's the next one.
What are you pointing at?
Well, I'm looking at the words.
What?
Well,
You forgot everything.
here's the next one.
With.
What? Remember these 2 letters, TH, say. Good job. All right. Good job. Actually, you guys did really good. We're still going to work on our other words because we have so many words, right?
But we missed one.
We didn't go through all of them.